I created this round neck with just my knitting machine, and you that is a knitter, you can also do it. So I'm going to show you how I created this round neck so that it will be lapping on my chest like this. Many of you, if you want to create a round neck, you see the thing will just be coming up like this, which is not the proper way to make a round neck. So in this video, I'll be showing you how I created my round neck to look like this. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe, like this video and share it. I would advise you to bring your machine closer and bring pen and book closer so that you'll be jotting down and practice what I am doing so that you won't miss out for all these tips I'm going to show you now about how to create a round neck. So guys, I'm starting from this part. I started from the armhole part. So this is how I created my armhole. If you don't know how to create an armhole, this is an opportunity for you to learn how to create armhole. So this is the armhole. So after the armhole, I'm going to drive 50 rows. Yes, let's assume I got 204 after my armhole. I'm going to round it up to 10 rows. That is 210. Then I'll drive 50 rows. Then everything will be 200 and 200 and everything will be 260. So this is I'm about to drive 50 rows now. So let's go. So guys, I'm done with the 50 rows. So I'm going to the second part of this work, which is the neck aspect. This is where you start creating um the the curve shape. You know, round neck has curve, so this is where you start creating the curve. So I'll bring a yarn. I'll just cut out the yarn from the yarn I'm using to work. Then I'll bring out 9 pin both side, 9 pin both side. Then I'll cast off the 9 pin. That 9 plus 9 give us 18 pin. So I'm going to cast off 18 pins. So that's what I'm casting off right now. Let's go. And mind you, during casting off, you are not supposed to make the casting off to be too tight. So you advise to make it to be a bit looser. So that is how it works. So I'm done with it. This is the most critical part right now. So you are advised to look closely. This is where the work is being done. Look closely, please. Okay, let's go. This is I'm done with casting off of the 18 pin total. So now this is I'll bring my 3 mount pin. Eh? Then I'm going to take the 3 pin. I'll pass to 2. Then I'll bring down 1 pin and bring it out. I'm not going to bring it out because I'll this anyone I brought out is not going to need, because I will shift this button now that I'm going to shift right now. This button, I'm going to shift the button back so that any pin that is being brought out fully is not going to need. So this pin now is going to need because I did not bring it out fully. So I'm going to drive 5 rows first. I'm going to drive 5 rows first. After 5 rows first, the next rows I'm going to drive after each shaping is 4 rows. That is how round neck is being done. It's different from v-neck. So if you want me to teach you v-neck, say it on my comment section so that I'll know what to do next. So let's go. This is how it's being done. Remember, 4 rows. After the first 5 rows, you draw first. So after that, I'm going to shape this thing I'm shaping now. I'm going to shape it till I got to 25 on my tape. 25 on my tape. Mind you, this thing I'm doing now, this um size is a larger size, so I'm just using the larger size to teach. I'm using 70, I'm using 7075, so it's a larger size. So take note, it will not be the same with a smaller size. Please take note. So I've gotten to my 25 rows. After that, I drew 10 rows. No, sorry, I drew 20 rows to complete it to my finishing. You're going to check how many rows am I going to read to my finishing. It's you that will calculate that one. So now my finishing got, I drove 20 rows to get to my finishing, which is 300. My arm hole is 200, so my finishing should be 300. So that's how I did it. So now I'm done with it. I'm going to cast off. This is how I'm casting it. So after I cast off this part, I'm going to do the same in the left hand side of the work. So that is how it's being done. Please, if you're not subscribed to this channel, do it to subscribe to this channel so you'll be getting more videos and tutorial from me. I have dedicated myself to humble myself and to lower myself to teach every knitter what they are supposed to learn about knitting. So do it to support me so that I'll be encouraged to teach you more and more. So I'm moving to the next part of this work, which is the left hand side. So just watch closely so that you will not make mistake. Please, I will advise you, I hope you are writing all these things I'm teaching you right now. Write it down so I won't forget. And also you can, preferably you can bring your machine closely so that you will be practice practicing it as I'm teaching you. So that is how it's been done. Remember, 5 rules first. 5 rules first. Look at what I did. I collected 3 pins first and give 2. I'll bring down 1 pin and pass it. So that is it. I'm going to try 5 rows now. Then after 5 rows, the next will be 4, 4, 4, 4. So that is how it's being done. So after everything, look at what I got. This is not the final part, but at least it's getting shape right now. So look at how I hang it. I'll hang it at 50 both sides. 50 both sides. The center, I'm going to hang it at that place that I casted it off from. This place that I'm doing now. I'm going to hang it at that place that I've casted it off from. Take note, it's very important. It's not supposed to take another position. It's supposed to take that position that it came from the casting off. So that is how it is. So 50 this side, 50 the other side. So 100 pin now. I'm going to try and hang 100 pin in total. So that is it. After that 100 pin in total. After hanging everything, I'm going to use my selector. This is what we call selector. I will select it one by one. Yes, a round neck should be in one by one form. Why is it one by one form? Because a round neck should be elastic. Yes, it should be elastic. It should not be too tight. Because at the end, I will show you what it gave me, and you see. Yes. So you are supposed to make it to be one by one. One by one is the preferred method to do it. So this is how I created the one by one. I'll use my selector to select it one by one. Make sure you close the cap, what we call cap in the upside. You know what is called cap, so just close it before you push the pin inside so that it can pass. You see some of them I did not close the cap very well, so that is why it's not passing. So you have to close the cap so that it pass. So this is how I selected the one by one. Some people will also use two by one, but I prefer one by one, and at the end you will see why I prefer one by one. So after that, I'm going to drive 30 rows. 30 rows is what is being used for round neck. 30 rows. So let's drive it. Alright, so look, this is how to fold the work. So I fold it, and make sure again that same part that you casted off will still stay in that same position. It will not move, which is that 99 pin. Yes, that 99 pin is 80. Supposed to stay at that position. So don't move it from another place so that your work will be stable. So that is the secret. So I'm done. Let me cast off now so that you see the marvelous work that I did. So this is the final part. Yes. So I'm going to dip my hand in the hole and drag it, not too much, just drag it up. This is the work of the one by one we did. If it is two by one, it's not going to drag or something like that. It will still be stiff. So look at what it gave us, and if it is satisfying, say it in the comment section. If you want to at least appreciate appreciate me in the comment section by saying thank you.